What is up, you guys? Welcome to another video, and I am so grateful. My last video was a trip to the thrift. I said in that video that I really like recording those, so please show support. And that video got like 16 or 1700 likes, so thank you guys so much for smashing that like button. It really means a lot to me. And I went on like a 3-week hiatus before the last couple of videos, so it really means a lot that you guys support me even after I take such a long break. That being said, I'm gonna try to drop a new video every single Monday no matter what, and then occasionally I might drop 2 or 3 videos during the week. But one video every week, at least on Monday. There will always be a video on this channel, so stay tuned. Subscribe, turn on post notifications if you guys like the content. And of course, today we will be hitting the trenches. Like I told you, if you guys support the video, if you guys support the trips to the thrift, I'm gonna keep making them. A lot of you guys were like, that's the reason I subscribe. I want to see more trips to the thrift. I like the vintage gear. So please, if you guys like the trips to the thrift, if you guys like the vintage gear, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and of course, most importantly, smash that like button down below. Anyways, I already got some heat, but I'm about to go to the Goodwill bins. Before I go to the Goodwill bins, I need to stop by the dentist. I need to get my teeth whitened. But I got Invisalign, I got them straightened, but I am about to go get my teeth whitened, and then we are gonna go hit the trenches. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm kind of nervous because my teeth might be whiter than this board. Like, is it gonna look weird? I don't feel like I've ever had really nice white teeth. I feel like my teeth have always been kind of my teeth about to look like these lights right here, stunting on them. Feel me?
Yeah.
Oh damn, your camera, damn, it's like a camera war right now. Jesus Christ, you got the big strap on there.
That's what she said.
We'll whiten today, and then we're gonna syringe of whitening that you can touch up. Okay. So things that we eat have tannins that stain our teeth. So if you notice, you're like, oh, I'm kind of noticing that they're getting a little darker, you can touch up at home for a couple hours, and you can use your retainers will work for putting the syringe, like the gel in.
And then I just put it in there?
Mm-hmm. Okay, you wear it for like 2 hours and then take it out, brush your teeth, clean the trays really well.
Is this bad for your teeth at all?
Mm-mm. No, as long as you don't have like active cavities that are like giant decay, you're good. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to lean you back. I've got this lovely contraption that's gonna kind of like retract your cheeks.
Lovely and contraption, like those two words don't go together.
I know. Right?
Gang shit. I get our sweetheart. Y'all probably can't hear anything that I'm saying right now. I'm like, audio. This hot hair's kind of sus. Look at the man, the GOAT, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Twinkie McTwinkerson in the building, coming through, baby. Let's unlock the door for you. Bro, look at the pearly whites right now, though, just stunning on them. You know what I'm saying? Bro, you see that that Snapchat, or not Snapchat, Instagram story of me at the dentist, where I had like that big like alien cyborg dick in my mouth? That shit was crazy. What's that designer that did the shit with Dior?
Hajime Soriyama.
Yeah, bam. Not gonna try to say that, but I feel like if he drew a dick, that's what would be like. Yeah, that's exactly how he would draw it. And that shit was all up in my mouth, whitening my teeth.
He says a Soriyama dick.
You know what I'm saying? High fashion, you know what I'm saying? I had to get a small chocolate frosty because I gotta watch what I eat. You know what I'm saying? Gotta take care of my teeth. Can't eat any bad foods. Does anyone get vanilla frosties? Have you ever had one?
That's sus.
Yeah, good. I want to be your friend. I tell you to walk home, honestly, if you got a vanilla frosty. It's disgusting. All right, of course. Oh my God, I have this tea too. I think I have it in a white though. Damn it. So anyways, I was on a phone call and I missed all the textile rotations, so that's really depressing. Oh my God. Did you sell the Arabic box logo? I did. Damn, that's so sad. I was like, damn, I should have bought that off you. I didn't know you had it. Did you find that in here? Nah. You didn't? Nah. You guys found a bunch of shit. Alright, man. Well, anyways, I guess I'm gonna have to wait till tomorrow to go thrifting when I wanted to go today. Okay, South Tacoma Goodwill. Since I was late to the bins, hopefully we'll find some heat in here, but yeah, let's go in and see what we find, baby. Ooh, real Crip shit, Roddy Ricch. More Keep It Crip and Cut apparel. Damn, the blue paisley once again. This Dare tee would be so hard if it was like a vintage tee. However, it's printed on some new shit. And of course, same with this. This MTV tee would be so freaking beautiful if only it was printed from like the 90s or something. However, sadly, it's from 2019. Well, that was a bust, but my man Twinkie found so much fire, it's literally falling out of the car.
Let's guess the shade.
I think it's the Harley.
I'm gonna go with the Kiss shade. It was.
Hey! Okay, so new thrift store I've never actually been to, Thrift City. My man Twinkie's about to put me on, and I'm about to expose this spot. Supposedly it's good, but we'll see. They have the candy machines. That's already a good sign. We got the DBZ with Goku about to fuck everybody up. Vegeta low-key a badass with his crazy hair, and my favorite character of all, bald head Chrome Dome Krillin. But most importantly, We got the DGK all day, every day since 2002. Damn, something in the thrifts though. Woo-hoo. This might have to be the thumbnail right here. Boy, it's on a box logo. And of course it's on Gildan, the best brand ever. Okay, normally I would not care about highlighting this piece, but the thread count on this lightweight little t-shirt right here is absolutely scrumptious. Oh my God, look at this United States crest or seal embroidered all up on the chesticle. Oh, that's beautiful. By the way, I apologize that it just sounded like I nutted in the camera. Brick Squad! As I'm walking out, we got the Valentine ready little box of chocolates.
Life was like a box of chocolates.
And the flowers just ready to wife up a shorty, and you got him all over your cock region. I don't know if I want to touch this right here, but the button's not even buttoned, so as you can see, someone was ready, already piping through the boxers. Damn, low-key, look at, someone just donated their whole like player boxer collection. You got this one with hearts, you got this one with like little like lipstick imprints. Ooh, ETC classic, baby. Damn. I have this freaking like smudge on here, just like legit, it's like right up top. I'm back in the car, man. I had to FaceTime my boy Paul. You already know, the thrift god. I just left the Goodwill just for the. What's up?
Send me that shit so I can put it on my story, bro.
I got you.
You flexing on everybody.
I just left the Goodwill, as you guys can see. I didn't bring my camera inside, but I do have some phone footage. I apologize. I have to record this on my phone. I forgot my camera in my car, and I do not want to leave this to go get my camera and then come back and record. But oh my God, look at this, $4.19, made in the U.S. of A. Nirvana Banty, front and back. Then I got a little North Face, but oh my God, this thing is beautiful. Since I'm a dumbass and forgot my camera, let me show you a couple other things that I found. Newer Pink Floyd that I'm gonna pass on, but still kind of fire. I don't know what this is, to be honest. At first I thought it was like the close-up of some like or something, but I think it's supposed to be like a buff body. Naughty Nautica, but I'm gonna have to pass on this one just because I already got too much fire. That sleeve embroidery is kind of sexy though. And just like that, we're leaving.
All right, I don't have any bags, but it's $18.59.
I don't need a bag at all. This tea is more than enough. Oh my goodness. Dude, I had to legit record myself at the checkout just because, like, when I found that Supreme in my last video, there was like several people like, oh, you're faking it. And I'm like, bro, I already know people are gonna say this is fake.
I almost crashed my car when I saw it.
Yeah, that bitch is.
It would have been worth it too. It would have been worth it.
Like, I've seen a lot of people find like shit in like rag houses and stuff, but never in a thrift store, bro.
Dude, I'm honored. I'm honored that I could obtain like one of the best thrift finds and like see your reaction. Your reaction is so funny.
Bro, you're never gonna find something that good again.
Enjoy it while it lasts, because it's never happening again. I really want this tea, but it's not really worth $4. You think you could like lower it? Bro, that thing is beautiful.
Low baller for a $4 shirt.
Bro, legit, I'm so gassed, bro. That's a fire piece. Yo, I'm so hyped right now. That's like one of those finds that I saw it and I was in disbelief. Like, I didn't even believe it. There's just no way. I'm just like, this is insane. Definitely a grail that I'm... Bro, the first half of this video, I could not find shit. I went to the Goodwills, and there was literally no finds, and I was like kind of worried. I was like, dang, like I couldn't find anything in the thrifts, couldn't find anything in the trenches, but like, that's the type of shit, like, if you stay diligent and you keep thrifting, I promise you, eventually you will find that fire. You probably won't find that, but you will find some fire. Oh my God. Anyways, guys, I'm definitely gonna hit another Goodwill on the way to the flea market. Then I'm gonna stop by the flea market. You guys are gonna see a lot of vintage heat in this video. I know the first half was a little slow. You guys didn't see much. I feel like a new man with my white teeth and my beautiful teeth. Hey, baby, let's get it. Hey, man, say, man, you already know what time it is. Straight to a body, already got it on. So hopefully we get in here and find some more heat. I feel like there's no way this Goodwill is gonna live up to the last one, but we'll see what's good. In terms of jackets, this is duck camo right here. It's going kind of crazy, but this would be a personal cop, and $24.99. Kind of taxing, but honestly, if this was a personal, definitely a good find in the thrift. Flashback to that like little alien dick thing that was whitening my teeth. Basically, that's this alien's penis. Anyways, I didn't find anything for the personal, but now we gotta hit the flea market.
Feels everybody, if you're in Portland, hit up Charlie's Deli.
I was hoping you were gonna tell them to subscribe, but
Yo, my OnlyFans is gonna be down below.
I'm not sure if you guys can hear me because of the music, but oh my God, look at this absolutely scrumptious right here. Man.
Only at the Cam Gilly Flea Market, baby.
Back. Always, oh shit, we gotta redo that. Every time I come here, I find something. This is hot. So like when you look at this tee right here, do you get a boner?
Yeah, I mean, it's naked ladies hunt, so.
So it's like, what is there not to love?
I also have a fascination with dwarves.
Dwarf.
So, if you're a dwarf,
HML, you know what I'm saying? Hit my line. I'm a dwarf, so it's like.
That's probably why we get along so well.
Hey! Let's get into this recap, talk about these pieces that I picked up real quick, and I'm gonna go over the Nirvana tee. First, I wanna talk about this piece right here. I got this at the Cam Gilly Flea Market. Huge shout out to the flea market. I always find stuff there, and this piece right here is obviously an essential find for me. I love this piece. When my mom first got me into rock music when I was like 10, 11, 12 years old, originally she put me onto like Fleetwood Mac, The Styx, Elton John, stuff like that. Originally, I grew up listening to rap music because of my uncles and my older brother, but I really started to transition after my uncle Dondi died, and obviously when I started listening to like the rock radio stations like 104.9 Funky Monkey, which now I don't even think they play rock music. Metallica was one of the first rock bands that I came across myself or stumbled upon myself and became interested in. This right here is a Metallica Give Me Fuel tee, and the artwork is actually created by Ed Roth, which is a really cool thing for me personally because I grew up going to like hot rod shows as well. And if you guys don't know who Ed Roth is, he is famously known for creating Rat Fink, which is kind of like the counterculture or underground version of Mickey Mouse. By the way, I read somewhere that he actually created that because he hated Mickey Mouse. I don't know if there's any validity to that. I don't know if that's true, but I remember reading that somewhere. So if anyone knows, you guys can confirm or deny that in the comments down below. Ed Roth is really known in the hot rod community, the chopper community, or I guess motorcycle community, and obviously being that my mom was like a biker bitch, self-proclaimed. I want to say I'm not calling her that word. Obviously that community is something that as a kid I grew up admiring because my mom was a part of it. So this is really dope for me to own personally. That being said, I got some other pieces to go over real quick. So we're going to grab some of these items. First up, I bought this from the homie Charlie. As you can see, you have two skeletons just straight boning each other. Get it? Boning. Anyways, straight necrophilia, even fucking in the afterlife, skull fucking each other. I mean, technically they're not skull fucking right now, but if she was doming him up, if she was topping him, then technically he could say that he skull fucked her. But anyways, as you can see, Love Never Dies, being a fan of true romance and just believing that someday I will find a shorty that even in the afterlife, even after I pass, we can still bone until all the flesh is off of our bodies, gives me hope that true love does exist. Now, at that Goodwill that I found the Nirvana heart-shaped box tee at, I first found this right here, this North Face. North Faces are always essential, great quality product, and you guys know I personally am a fan of the North Face. I have a great collection of the North Faces. It's just super dope anytime to find a North Face in Washington State for a reasonable price because it's an absolute essential in everyone's wardrobe, and usually those are priced absolutely absurdly in thrift stores. But when I found the Nirvana tee, I instantly left. So on the way back from the flea market, I stopped back in, I found some heat. I found this little vintage 90s Nike tee right here. You got this little kanji on the front with the swoosh. You can see the little 90s Nike tag right there. And then on the back, you have this big ass kanji letter and it says victory. Super dope little 90s Nike piece. Definitely something that I wish I would have seen earlier. I guess it just makes me happy that I thought to stop back in because I realized after I left, like, fuck, I should have kept searching. What if there was like another Nirvana band tee there? But I completely stopped searching after I found that just out of pure excitement. Anyways, when I stopped back in, I also got these two Pink Floyd tees. These are a little bit newer, both printed on liquid blue, and they are printed liquid blue tags, but this is Dark Side of the Moon, tie-dye little Pink Floyd tee, and then of course you have this one right here, which is a little bit lesser known of a graphic. This is Pulse, also tie-dye, really cool colors. This is a live album that was released by Pink Floyd, and I do not know the year on that, so I'm not even gonna try to guess. Then I got two gifts. The homie Justin blessed me with the Tacoma Stars snapback right here. I almost said strapback. Anyways, being that I am from Tacoma, and if you guys know my name, obviously you guys know why this is a piece that I like. It is a little bit small, like I put it at the last snap and it's kind of hard to fit my head because I have such a big cranium like Jimmy Neutron, but still a cool piece to have in the collection. And then the homie from Baby Wax Clothing blessed me with this. This is like actually super amazing. The quality of this hoodie is next level. This feels like a legit Supreme hoodie, so I'm like actually really impressed, but super dope. Baby Wax Clothing, I've showed them off on this channel before, so huge shout out to him and thank you for that blessing. Anyways, last but not least, definitely not least, actually probably the greatest piece I'll ever find in my entire life, the Nirvana heart-shaped box tee. Now you guys might be thinking, if you guys saw the title in the thumbnail, oh, there's no way it's $1,500 or there's no way it's $2,000. The price on this piece could probably be argued. However, if you look online currently, Like the cheapest one I found, I think was $1,400, and that was on a giant tee. This is on a soft tee, which is even more sought after than the giant tee. It does kind of come down to personal preference for some vintage heads, but by my understanding, what I've been told is the soft tee is a little bit more rare. Essentially what happened was they originally printed this on giant tees. Once they ran out of giant tees, they printed them on soft tees, and there was one other tee manufacturer that I do not recall the name of. But yes, when I first saw this, I did not think it was real. I honestly thought it was fake. I thought it was a reprint. I sent several of my friends, Twinkie, Hootie, and Cam, which you guys all have seen in these videos, pictures, and I sent them pictures because I wanted them to confirm whether it was legit or whether it was a reprint. And at first I literally said, I think I said to Twinkie, I was like, yeah, this is probably a reprint, but like, I already know I was gonna cop for my personal, but I just wanted to know what the value of it was, right? As soon as I put it on, I knew I just wanted to keep it. Like, it's such a rare piece. And back in the day, they used to only go for like 150 bucks, but obviously after a bunch of celebrities started wearing them, I think Justin Bieber really like increased the price by wearing it. It became a lot more sought after, and it's one of the better Nirvana tees for sure. Nirvana is obviously a band that a lot of people love and adore, but being from Washington State, the birthplace of Nirvana, you guys just can't understand the affinity that most Washingtonians have for Nirvana. Nirvana is probably one of the biggest things that has ever happened to Washington and probably will ever happen to Washington. So obviously Nirvana is a band that a lot of people love and adore. I was actually talking to Ryan from Scorpio Rising, and he was saying he sold a bunch of these for $150 back in the day. It's one of his big regrets, but you can't ever look back at days like that. For me personally, I'll probably never sell that piece. I don't think it'll ever go up in value from where it's at right now. If anything, it could potentially go down just because it's priced so astronomically and it's one of the rarest vintage tees ever. But the fact that I found that on a rack is literally insane. Like, if you guys are big into vintage, you guys know that's fucking crazy. I'm sure there's gonna be people that don't even believe that I found that on the rack, which I don't really care, but I'm just like, that's insane. Like, most people know, like, even you heard Paul say he's heard people finding cool stuff like that in rag houses, but it's really rare to find stuff like that on the racks, especially because Goodwill will actually try to find items that are valuable and they'll remove them from the racks to put them online because Goodwill's a bunch of scammers, and that's why I don't really like shopping at Goodwill that much anymore. I just feel like they're way too money hungry. That being said, I'm probably gonna keep that piece. If I do, for whatever reason, sell it, it'll probably be sold on Thrift Row. That's THRIFTROW. That'll be some on the screen in the description down below, so make sure you go follow that. Also, make sure you follow my personal Instagram, the Starlife THESTARLIFE. If this does not get sold on Thrift Row, it will definitely be sold on my personal Instagram, so definitely go follow me on there. That'll also be on the screen and in the description down below. All the other items that I showed you guys, besides the gifts, besides the baby wax and the hat, like the Pink Floyd tees, the 90s Nike tee, the Love Never Dies tee might make it on there as well, but those will all be sold on Thrift Row, so make sure you go follow that if you guys are into buying vintage clothing or buying some thrifted clothes that I find. I have a bunch of vintage heat that I will be posting soon once I create this website, so stay tuned for that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart, and as always, keep living the star life. It's kind of a letdown knowing that I'll never find anything more fire than that in a trip to the thrift, but fuck it, we're gonna keep hitting the bins, we're gonna keep hitting the thrifts, we're gonna stay in the trenches, and honestly, this has just motivated me to keep going hard in the thrifts. Thank you guys so much once again. I appreciate it from the top and bottom of my heart. I already said that. Anyways, peace the fuck out.
Bang, bitch, holler when you feel this. Fresh up out the county, tell them hoes to get up on me. I was in that motherfucker with some killers.